Private Murgle. Repeat subsection 8 of Article 446 of the Emergency Powers Act.
Like I read any of that.
You'll have plenty of time to in solitary confinement. You'll stay there until you can recite every regulation by heart.
Oh, yeah?
Your next violation earns you a firing squad. Understand?
Okay. I'll get you.
Report to Provost Decker for processing. Get out of here. Stars. It's good to see your face. Sorry about the undignified welcome. They don't make leashes tight enough for this lot. There are very few people who would choose this command, but I'm honored to shoulder the burden for the good of the Republic. Every trooper here has been condemned by the state for crimes that would make you retch. It's my duty to keep that in check. But enough about me. Just what happened to you? In Carbonite, or like before? Master Jedi, I haven't forgotten the last time we failed to strike at the Emperor. You're sure that didn't happen again? That boy imprisoned you and the Emperor? Not so surprising that he managed to conquer the galaxy now. What can I do to help you again? Chancellor Maiden has deployed the Dead Man's Legion to suppress a gang war for our Hutt allies. I can't entertain any appeals to take my army elsewhere until we've mopped up here. That would boost operational efficiency considerably. The less time this lot spends on Nar Shaddaa, the better. Our objective is to root out fugitives of the Black Sun Syndicate that fled Coruscant and establish themselves here. I need intelligence about their workings. Aside from wandering the worst parts of town and shaking things up, we've got very little to go on. Getting our hands on information from Black Sun members themselves would be the most useful. But working underworld connections could be a force multiplier. If all else fails, we may have to rely on securing illicit goods to grease some palms. This will continue to act as my base of operations until our campaign is complete. Bring anything you find here. Up to, Deadman. It's time to earn that free air you're breathing. Thanks to you, I have units across Nar Shaddaa waiting to move on Black Sun's holdings. The icing on the cake? We've learned where their kingpin runs the entire operation. Final preparation is underway. I'm pulling together my strongest squads for a raid on the Black Sun headquarters. There's a spot for you, if you're interested. You've more than earned it. I thought you might feel that way. Even among criminals, Black Sun has a reputation for extreme brutality. We don't know their numbers, but we can count on them being well-fortified and bloodthirsty. Not much different from the White Maw. We've handled worse. We should be prepared to deploy any minute now. You ready? Rally up, Deadmen! Operation Sunset is underway.
Well, what do we got here? Ain't them spineless Hutts come knocking, that's for sure. Some runty Jedi and a bunch of cannon fodder.
Matches the description. The file says this one escaped from Bel Savis, so whatever he did to get in there is probably as sick as what he did to get out.
The best bits ain't written in anything but blood. Jedi. Always thinking you're gonna wave your hands and wipe the scum away. Till you meet a real cutter that don't scurry when you flick that light on. Just 'cause you was able to put some of those chumps on a leash don't mean we're gonna roll over for you. Black Sun ain't gonna be hitched to your little chain gang. Don't act dumb. We seen you dead men collaring gangsters all around Coruscant, pressing them into service. Never been one for slaving, but you dregs got a nice racket going.
Stow that nonsense. Making you pay back your debt to society is nothing like selling innocent people as property. It's not up to you. The Republic's policy is clear, as are my orders. You should have brought this up before the operation was underway.
I ain't interested in your ball and chain act. Got something worth saying, spit it out. Maybe I like things the way they is. Tangling with these losers just keeps me from getting bored. Give me your best shot. Think that glow stick hurts? Try crushing a swoop ganger's neck while his buddies are digging in your guts with an oil can shank. Only need one lung to kill you. Just gotta catch my breath.
This one's not going anywhere. I'm going to get the go-ahead to the cleanup teams.
I ain't beat while I'm still breathing.
80% of my squads have successfully captured their objectives. With their ringleader in our custody, any remnants will be too busy fighting among themselves to effectively regroup. Black Sun's operation on Nar Shaddaa has been effectively neutralized. I need to speak with Command, but I can safely say that the campaign is concluding. The Supreme Chancellor is going to be pleased with the results. I still have a lot to shore up before I withdraw the Legion from Nar Shaddaa, but you'll hear from me soon. Won't be a dull briefing then. Glad to have you back, Master Jedi.
Ah, Commander. I was just reading up on your newest recruit, Rusk. Excellent job in bringing him in. A brilliant soldier, according to his records. First to volunteer for impossible missions, and somehow always gets the job done. He's certainly no stranger to being in the thick of it on the front line, or even behind it a lot of the time. His units have had high casualty rates. Noted. Maybe we set him up as an officer and have him train some of our better volunteers. Apply his experience without risking his battlefield decision-making. At any rate, I should get back to it, Commander. Just wanted to say good job on this one.